Alright guys, so we're back here with Outlast. Like I said, continuation of the commentary, variety because of my mess ups. If you haven't already watched the first part, watch that to see what I mean. Creepy dude in a wheelchair. This part's pretty creepy here. There I go. I don't mean to keep doing that, but it's creepy, and I just keep expecting worse things to happen. Like in hell, I expected him for sure. I was like, this dude is gonna jump out and rape me, or something. Crowd of broken men watching a dead channel. They look like patients. They survived whatever happened here, but nobody's home. Hey, Eddie, we should go up. Eddie's back for this episode. So it's creepy, like that. Oh, the sound. Like I said in the last episode, the sound is just so great. Like it just sets everything. Just sets it all. Oh, excuse me, Eddie. Sorry, guys. I gotta move Eddie before he starts. Okay, but here we go. I just gotta move Eddie before he accidentally hits a button and stops recording. Because if I have to record this again, I'm gonna be very upset, and I probably just won't even post it. So hopefully everything went through right this time around. That's so creepy. I hate that. I don't know. It's just so creepy. That is creepier than everything else that goes on in this game right now. It's just so freaking creepy. Hey, bud. Let's lay down and be calm, buddy. We'll be going to bed shortly. I think Eddie just wants me to go to bed already. He's like, Dad, you've been awake too long. It's time to go to bed. So I thought originally that was a dude that was alive. And I found out he wasn't. He has the key card I need. And I'm like, oh, already. Cool. You sniffing the mic, bud? You might hear Eddie on the mic. This microphone, it's Blue Yeti, so it picks up a lot. You might be picking up his purrs right now. So this part really creeped me out, like I said. So I went in here. I was like, yep, gonna get attacked by somebody. And then nothing. But, like a ruined opportunity there. But still, it creeped me out, and I thought for sure that I was gonna get attacked by somebody. Once again, man. It kind of gets me. Just the jump scare part just kind of gets me. But whatever, it's cool. So, what I thought missed opportunity here. I would have either had all of them just gone, disappeared, not there anymore. Of course, I go back and attempt fate. But I would have had all of them gone, just completely gone. Yeah, but okay, you're on the ground, get it, it's cool, it's cool. I'd have them all either be gone when we came through, and do the wheelchair. That would have been creepy as shit. Even if nothing happened with him, that would have just been creepy. This screen comes up, I'm like, oh great, what am I going to have to run from? But, so I thought for sure, I was like, okay. I thought they were going to be gone, but I think that was a missed opportunity. I would have made them all either gone, or that one on the couch was curled up like this, I would have made him gone, because if you're not really paying attention, you go in and you see, oh, they're still here, it's cool, but that one's missing. You do something with him later. But, I don't know. That's just what I would have did. But still, it's really cool. It's still scary. It kind of did it. They were like, oh, well, they lie. They kind of did, though. It really did. Like, they made it so, oh, look, they're all still here. You're fine. No one's jumping out attacking you. And then the wheelchair guy did. But, like, I'm sitting there the whole time. I'm like, yeah, he's going to jump out. And this guy, this son of a bee. Hey, a-hole. I thought we were working together. If you let me out, I can, like, reveal what they're doing here. You start the generator. So I saw, it tells you here, hide in the locker, don't try to fight. But the first time I played through, I did not notice that. I just noticed that you could hide in the locker. So as soon as that dude did that, I was like, yep, time to hide in the locker, because something's about to happen. And here it is, this big mother effer again. Like, yeah, wasn't enough the first time? Like, call off your fucking goon squad, dude. We're friends. Am I your disciple, your apostle, whatever? Do I have a purpose? Well, if I do, I can't very well serve it if this a-hole is, trying to kill me. So, one thing I didn't do, I'm wondering if that was the reason why you could run and look behind you. I didn't turn left. This dude goes left, and I didn't turn left. I turned right, and I'm like, oh, here we go. I gotta run. But you don't. So I never tried going left. I'm tempted, like, just replay it again at some point, try going left just to see what happens. But I've already played this through enough that I want to do it again. Eventually, maybe. So for a lot of these locker hiding scenes, there'll be other scenes where you hide in the locker. You actually are waiting around a lot longer than you see. I usually do cuts because it's just pointless waiting. So in this part, you see the cuts are coming. It's just because it's a lot easier to do it this way. It really is. It's just a lot of pointless walking around. Like, I try to keep everything so you at least see it once, and then it's kind of pointless. I just skip it. But I still try to leave a lot in, just because, like I said, it does keep the feeling of it intact. But let's get ready to read. Culture Program, CIA document number 19691, page 1, excerpt. To file, subject, hypnotic experimentation research, February 10th, 1954. On Wednesday, 10 February 1954, hypnotic experimentation research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado, using the following subjects. Material abridged. 1. Post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, previously having expressed fear in firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, now in a deep hypnotic sleep. Failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. 2. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions too. I really am reading too fast. I could probably slow it down by the looks of it. I was more theatrical with it than, the last playthroughs. Both of the last playthroughs. The letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol, gun at Jackson, and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused, in an awakened state, to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. So, like I was saying, I try not to do too many cuts. I want to leave the environment and everything how it is, the feeling of it, because if you cut too much, it's not as scary. It's a bunch of cutscenes. And I also don't want to just cut to the scary stuff, because the build-up is what makes it more scary. A jump scare is not scary if there's nothing before it to, get you ready and surprised for it. One thing I kept doing, I used the PS4 controller when I'm playing. No.
Who's that?
Cable guy! So I use the PlayStation PS4 controller, which Steam is set up for, but the buttons, they go for an Xbox, so I kept saying, press X to do whatever, so I'd press X, which happened to be jump on a PlayStation controller. X on an Xbox controller is like your do button on here. So that threw me off, and I kept hitting the wrong button and messing up completely. No, Gwenny was in here too. That's my other kitty. Eddie and Gwenny. They're both here. And Gwenny's outside the room now, but they were both here keeping me company. I did the 2 gas pumps in the main breaker. Not enough time, whatever. My face was blocking half of it anyway, so. But you gotta hit 2 gas pumps and then flip a main breaker switch in order to turn the power back on. And in theory, go back up to the security room, which is probably where Big Mother Effer is going to be waiting for you. So there's a lot of no reason. Oh, okay, see, I never saw that sign. Even when watching this movie before, I did not see the sign that said, "Oh, pump." Yeah, like the engine and everything about this is great. Like the idea that you have to use a camera and you only have so much battery, like you can't just waste the battery. When you're down here, when you're completely in the dark, you have to conserve your battery as much as possible, which is something I eventually do. So you'll see my first mistake here. So I see him coming out and I'm like, oh great. And I realize, oh, I can hide good. So like, you can kind of shut the doors. Not kind of, you can shut the doors and it kind of gives you a few extra seconds there, but then you have one time using it. But it's kind of cool. like a little extra thing you can do, which is another thing with the big guy breaking in the security room. Like, I shut the door of that, so I wonder if I didn't shut the door, would he have not broke it down? And is that going to, like, I don't know if it's that type of game, but is that choice going to screw me over later somehow? When, oh, if you get to the security room, you're safe. Oh, well, you're not because the door's already broken. But I mean, these MFers appear to be able to break down any doors they want anyway. And with that big dude, they can break down anything they want. So this is where I start, in a panic, I start hitting wrong buttons. I start turning off the night vision and all kinds of other stuff. So here I go running, and there I go doing that again. Little did I notice, it's time for electric room. I was running to the place I needed to. I spent probably like an hour trying, after hitting the pumps, trying to find the breaker switch. It took me forever. Little did I know, I was going the right way, right there. Oh, you prick. Oh, I was still going the right way. Oh my god, I was actually in the room. I was actually in the room where it was. Oh my god, I was in the room where it was. Like I said, I mean, unless this is one of my cuts and this is where I actually find it, but I don't think it is. So it appears that I was actually in the room where it was. And I spent, yep, I'm just gonna write, I walked right past it. I spent, like I said, a good hour or so trying to find that breaker, and I redid it so many times, and just for it to be there, I actually found it without realizing it. Another thing I kept doing, and you'll see later my solution for it, but another thing I kept doing was messing up and accidentally refilling the battery when I didn't need to. Like, even when I didn't have the camera up, you can still hit on the PS4 triangle, and it, there's me not realizing. There's me not realizing I got it better than I did. The door saved my life. Yeah. I did not realize, it's triangle to change up the batteries on the PS4 controller. But I didn't realize that even when you didn't have it up, it would do it. So I'd like hit the wrong button or whatever, and it would refill the battery when it was at, like, you know, almost full percentage. Oh, come here, buddy. Oh, bud. There's that. There you go, buddy. Sorry, guys, once again. I love my cat. I love him being up here. It makes me happy whenever he's here all over me, but I really don't want to mess this up again. I don't want this to get messed up and then I have to re-record it because I'm really not going to be happy about it. It's really late or early in the morning, depending on what you want to call it, and I don't have the energy to do it again. This is going to be it. But I at least get 2 episodes out of it, and hopefully I get some more time to record very shortly because I'd love to finish this game very soon. I want to get back into it. So, here's me doing that. Hitting the bumps. Eddie's still in here. He's just on the floor behind me now. Here's me hitting the pumps. I cannot believe I didn't notice it at all before. Even editing this, I didn't notice it. I cannot believe that that breaker was right there. That the power switch was right there the whole time. And I went in the room and it was right there and I didn't see it. I think you have to hit the gas pumps first anyway, but I just cannot believe it. Maybe not have to. I don't know. Still. I spent so much time looking for it.
Who is that?
It's the cable guy. Or your mom. Or both. Your mom is the cable guy. Hide, I guess? I can't remember if I hide here. Yeah, I did. So this is where I started learning where to conserve power. Inside the lockers, turn the camera and the night vision off. There's some nice batteries there. I think right there was actually a spot where I accidentally reloaded, and now that makes me down 2 batteries, and I still have. At this point, I still don't know where the breaker switch is. There's that brick. So I go here, I'm like, oh, this is it. 2 gas pumps and then the main breaker. Because I was thinking, like, oh, that's the main breaker there. I'm not, like, I already know what's going on, and I'm still like, this brick. Oh, it's this part, yeah. This part I can make. I could not get away from him. As you can see, he was so close behind me, so that's another thing with this. When he's so close behind you, you cannot hide from him. Okay, no, this is for you. Yeah, like, he's right behind you. If you hide, that's cool. I was kind of worried that it, like, when I went in there, I was kind of worried it would be like the engine won't be good enough to recognize that you just saw me. But it is, and that was really cool. It is really cool. There he goes. Allow me time to come out. There he is again. So it's like, of course, as I'm reloading my batteries, that brick is there, and then I can't see where he went. So I go back this way, and that's the I think this is part of my time where I could not find the main breaker. It took me so long to find it. Even right now, like, I couldn't tell you exactly where it is. But, you know, whatever. Like, I kept going back this way, which sucked. Surprised I didn't cut this part out. And there, the music's picking up. So the music kind of gives you a warning, even if he does, like, even if you don't really see him or if he doesn't see you. I think that like is him hearing you or something. I don't know. But the music starts kicking up because the chase scene's about to start. And like I thought maybe it didn't, but then obviously it did. Yeah, there he is, right there. Nice little laundry room here. Quite a bit of work, a lot of extra beds laying around. So, now this is me dying on purpose. If you look on the top right there, zero batteries. All I have left is that little bit of that battery. And I knew, I was like, well, there's no way I'm going to stop it, so I just died. Like, whatever, I'll die. Although there's probably an achievement that you don't die, and I very well could have made it. But, sorry, my allergies are kicking up now. Hey, Eddie. Welcome back, bud. So, yeah, like I knew that I was going to make that little battery, but now I have an idea what to do. I at least know where the pumps are, so I can at least get the pumps. Hi, Eddie. Hi, buddy boy. We move the mouse here. Got an Eddie keeping us company again, guys. He's gonna probably get YouTube famous before I do. Huh, bud? I'm a little YouTube famous kitty. Good boy. Yeah, but like I said, I knew that I couldn't do anything with that. I didn't even know where the main button was. That's creepy right there. Even like, if you're walking down a dark basement, all of a sudden someone goes. Like, that's so creepy. Here's where I'm like, oh my god, I don't know where to go, and there he is. And I was like, nope, go away. I don't know if he can actually follow you in there. Like, I went back and he was just gone. So I went back upstairs a little bit. Yeah, like a cheapo cut there to show you guys what I did. Yeah. Go back, hit the other pump, and hide. Like at this point, the reason there's so many cuts is because at this point, like I said, with that main breaker, I could not find it. So it was a lot of me wandering around back and forth in areas I'd been to already, and it would have been very boring to watch. So I was like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that at all. So I cut a lot of it out, but I left enough where you get the point of what's going on. I tried to leave all the... I think I actually left every single scene where he found me, or I found him. Sign right there, electric room. I did notice it at this point. I did notice it, but look, it didn't matter if I noticed it anyway, because this joke is right there. Like, you fucking asshole. It's right where I need to be. Run, Forrest, run. feel like he's right where I need to be. I was like, are you kidding me? This is the part where I get there. That's pretty quick there. Just quick thinking on my part. I so hope the audio is recording and the video is recording. I really don't want to do this again. Alright. I didn't see, but I think I'm heading to the electric room. Yes, I am. There's the door. Okay. Now I'm like, oh look, there it is, the breaker. But I promise, I saw it that time. I wanted to explore the rest of the room first, especially for the hiding spots. There's a hiding spot, as there is every time I hit one of these. So this one's a real particularly long wait. I did cut it down, just like with all the other ones, but this one's like, seriously, it takes like a minute and a half, 2 minutes before he gets to you. And it's just boring watching me wait in the locker, so I cut it down, made it quick. This one I still had 6 batteries. I had both pumps and this. All that's left is to go and hit that button. I think I've watched, I know I've watched someone, I think I watched Markiplier play Outlast. But like that part there, this part where we have to go, this part is what I remember specifically. I remember having to hit that button and doing all these things and then hit the button. I don't remember what happens, but I specifically remember that. This pissed me off. I end up in a room, there's nowhere to hide, and this freaking yahoo. Can't you go somewhere else? Go to your room. Go to your room. I highly doubt they put a room in the basement. You're not Milton. Your name isn't Milton. This part, like, oh my god. So I'm scared here because I'm not sure if it. Here we go. Here's the part I'm thinking of. So I'm scared here because I'm not sure if there's another save point. I'm thinking there probably isn't. So here we go. For whatever reason, I go right back here just because I'm like. Oh yeah, I jumped right over the desk. But yeah, I'm just like super scared. I don't want to die. Still too close. I crawl out, but still hits me. And I die. Like I didn't want to die because I'm worried, like, did it save after the breaker or did it go back to the beginning? And it did. It went back to the beginning. So that's not to the beginning, but to the beginning of the basement. So I had to go back, do the pump again, do both pumps again. At this point, I'm pretty good at it, though. Like, I know where most things are. I know how to get around this guy pretty good. It was kind of a fluke the last time because I got back into a corner. Hey, buddy. Eddie says hi again, good. That's what that little jingle is. Oh, big yawn for such a little kitty. Hey, bud. Here's my little boy. He wants me to go to bed so bad. He's like, Dad, it is late. It is time to go to bed. Good boy. Fucko. I mean, Polo. Yeah, swear at me, man. So, there we go. There's the second pump. We can hide again. I could have probably cut out the hiding sequences, but whatever. Except they kind of add to that fear. At this point, I'm just so freaking agitated. Like, there's still a little bit of a jump scare to this when I played it second playthrough, but I was just, especially down here, I was so agitated that, like, he was not scaring me at all. Even this, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm in the locker again. Electric room. I look forward to, reawakening the fear. But that's about all it's going to be for this episode. So I'm going to flip the breaker, go hide in the locker. So what I did was I saved because I wanted to. I was like, whatever, I'll start the next playthrough. But I wanted to test and see what happened. It put me back to the beginning of the basement. So in the next playthrough, you're once again going to see me do this whole thing again. I might just skip it and then get to this part again. But anyway, that's all we have for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Drop a like, some comments. Like I said, let me know how you like the commentary because I might try it in later videos, especially for videos I'm not feeling real comfortable. But For the rest of this, I'm definitely going to a normal Let's Play, especially since I feel a lot more comfortable. But anyway, like I said, that's all for this episode. Just want you guys to remember, not just have a great day, have yourselves a hardcore day.